Do you ever catch yourself staring at your reflection first thing in the morning and feel that sudden spike of self-judgment? Your hair too messy, your expression too dull, and wonder why a simple glance can tilt your mood for the rest of the day? You're not alone. Research shows that mirror gazing can act like a psychological thermostat, amplifying whatever emotional setting you already carry inside. In this video, you'll discover the surprising science behind the mirror effect, learn why your brain treats that reflection as more than just light bouncing off glass, and gain practical tools to turn mirror moments into opportunities for self-compassion rather than self-criticism. We'll break down how the brain's mirror neuron system and self-schema collaborate to shape your emotional response, unpack philosophical insights on the relationship between self-image and self-perception, and build a simple mirror toolkit you can apply every morning to cultivate a mindset of kindness, resilience, and authenticity. By the end of this journey, you'll know exactly how to hack your reflection rituals to jumpstart a positive mindset, rather than feeding a loop of negativity, transforming a fleeting reflection into a powerful daily practice for better thinking and emotional well-being. First, let's understand why your reflection carries so much psychological weight. Inside your brain lives a network of mirror neurons, cells that fire not only when you act, but when you observe an action, even your own in the mirror. Think of them as your brain's social projectors, constantly simulating what you see. When you look in the mirror and frown at a blemish or slouch at your posture, those mirror neurons echo your own expression back into your emotional centers, deepening any self-criticism you already feel. Alongside this, your self-schema, your mental map of who you are, tags that frown or slouch as evidence. I'm tired, I'm unconfident, I'm not enough. Second, mirrors don't just reflect surfaces, they trigger comparison loops. Philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre warned of the gaze of the other, the pressure we feel imagining how others see us. A mirror becomes that proxy other, and your amygdala, the brain's alarm system, lights up if your appearance doesn't match your internal ideal. Suddenly, a small flaw feels like a social threat and your mood dips. Third, this process happens almost instantly and outside your conscious awareness, like a mental echo chamber that amplifies negative self-perceptions. But here's the insight. If mirrors can magnify self-doubt, they can also reflect self-kindness. To shift from criticism to compassion, you need to intercept that mirror neuron chain and rewrite your self-schema script. In the next segment, we'll build your mirror toolkit with 3 practical techniques: mindful mirroring, positive affirmation reframing, and compassionate gesture pairing, that transform a potentially harmful reflection into a daily exercise in self-acceptance and confidence. By mastering these steps, you'll learn to see your mirror not as a judge, but as a gentle guide on your path to better thinking and emotional well-being. Let's build your mirror toolkit with 3 simple, science-backed techniques you can use every time you face your reflection. First, practice mindful mirroring. Stand comfortably before the mirror, soften your gaze, and spend a few seconds simply observing your features without commentary. Notice colors, shapes, small details, your iris pattern, the curve of your lips, much like a curious scientist cataloging an unfamiliar specimen. This shifts your brain from automatic self-judgment into present moment awareness, engaging your prefrontal cortex's observational mode and interrupting the mirror neuron feedback loop that fuels criticism. Second, introduce positive affirmation reframing. After that neutral scan, say one truthful, strength-based statement aloud. I am capable. I deserve kindness. Or, my smile reflects my resilience. Use your own voice because auditory feedback enhances emotional encoding in the hippocampus. If the words feel awkward at first, lean on as-if phrasing. I am learning to be kind to myself, until your brain gradually accepts the new narrative. Third, pair your mirror practice with a compassionate gesture. Place a hand over your heart, press your fingertips gently together, or give yourself a slow, grounding shoulder squeeze. These physical cues activate the vagus nerve and signal safety to your autonomic nervous system, reinforcing the emotional message of your affirmation. By combining mindful awareness, verbal reframing, and soothing touch, you create a multimodal experience that rewires your self-schema toward acceptance. Try this 3-step routine for 1 week each morning or nighttime mirror check-in, and track your mood shifts in a simple log. You may notice that small tweaks in your internal dialogue yield outsized improvements in confidence and well-being, turning a moment of self-criticism into a powerful daily ritual of self-care. To make these mirror practices stick, Weave them into your daily routine so that self-compassion becomes second nature rather than an occasional experiment. Start each morning by spending 30 seconds with mindful mirroring and affirmation before you even leave the bathroom. Observe your face with curiosity, speak your chosen strength-based phrase, and place your hand over your heart to anchor the message. Midday, whenever you pass a reflective surface, an elevator door, a window, pause for quick check-ins, take a breath, repeat your affirmation internally, and notice how your posture feels. In the evening, review your mirror journal entry. Note any shifts in mood, moments of tension or ease, and adjust your affirmations to reflect what you most need, whether it's resilience after a tough meeting or gratitude for a personal win. If you find resistance, skipping sessions, or feeling awkward, treat that gently as data, not failure. Ask yourself what fears or doubts surface and bring compassionate curiosity to those emotions rather than self-criticism. Over time, you'll build a feedback loop where insights from your mirror journal guide new affirmations and techniques, deepening your self-awareness and emotional agility. You can also experiment with variations. Use the front camera on your phone for on-the-go check-ins or try future self-mirroring by imagining how your reflection will look after you've achieved a goal, reinforcing motivation and self-efficacy. By embedding mindful mirroring, affirmation reframing, compassionate gesture pairing, and reflective journaling into your day, you transform fleeting mirror moments into a sustained practice of self-kindness and confidence that ripples into every aspect of your life. In the final part, we'll tie all these elements together into a cohesive mirror mastery routine you can adopt immediately to turn simple reflections into a powerful toolkit for better thinking and emotional well-being. Here's your mirror mastery routine. Begin each day by standing before the mirror for 30 seconds of mindful observation, noticing details without judgment. Follow with your chosen affirmation spoken aloud and a grounding hand-to-heart gesture. Carry a small mirror prompt card in your pocket so that whenever you catch your reflection, window, phone camera, polished surface, you pause for a single breath, repeat a mini affirmation, and adjust your posture as a reminder of inner resilience. At midday, review your mirror journal. Note one shift in mood or body language, tweak your affirmation if needed, and close the loop by writing a brief insight. In the evening, spend a moment in mindful mirroring and gratitude, thanking yourself for moments of self-kindness and growth. Over weeks, you'll notice your brain rewiring these mirror moments into a habit of self-compassion, your mirror neuron network reinforcing positive self-perception rather than criticism. Experiment with variations. Try a future self mirror check imagining your reflection after accomplishing a goal, or pair mirror practice with soft background music that uplifts you. The key is consistency and curiosity. Treat each reflection as data for refinement, not proof of failure. In this way, your mirror becomes not a judge, but a mindful partner in your emotional toolkit. If this mirror mastery routine resonated with you, please like this video to let us know, share it with someone who could use a kindness boost, and subscribe to Mind Unlocked for more practical, science-backed strategies that help you think clearer, feel kinder, and unlock the best version of yourself.